Hi, good morning. I'm sitting with Home Alone at the Mohegan Outdoor Center, and he just came from Sunfish Pond?
Yep.
Sunfish Pond, and he's headed for Katahdin, but Home Alone's from Maine.
Yes.
So why the AT, Home Alone?
So I guess the easy answer is my older brother did it a few years ago, and the idea just popped in my head after doing some hiking with him over vacation last summer. But the longer answer is there's a lot of adventuring that I think I should have done growing up that I didn't do, missed out on. So this is kind of recapturing that, reclaiming that. And actually, for the longest time as a kid, I used to be afraid of the woods.
Really?
Yeah.
And growing up in Maine?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was a wild child at my grandparents' campground. I was always running around outside and doing stuff. And actually, my trail name, Home Alone, comes from someone noticed that on the back of my hat. On Wet Bandit's the name of the thieves from Home Alone.
Oh, okay.
So, and their calling card was they'd plug people's drains, turn on the water, and have it overflow. And that's what
and you did things like that?
Yeah, I did that as a kid. But then I got lost in the woods there for it doesn't matter how long, but it was a traumatic thing for me. And then
How old were you at the time?
I was probably like 6 or 7,
that's young.
something like
Yeah,
that.
that's young to be here.
So yeah, over the past several years, kind of been reclaiming a lot of stuff that I lost from that. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. How's your trip been going?
It's been going good. Yep, been dry for the most part.
Yeah, you told me you hardly any rain. You
Hardly
walked
any.
in.
Yeah,
Wow.
really.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean there was a stretch like the last month and a half. I feel like it hardly rained at all.
Yeah.
And when it has rained, it's been usually late enough into the day where I'm at least close to where I'm going.
Right.
So, yeah,
That's
it's been
great.
dry, and I mean it's been difficult, but in a good way, I think.
It's a test,
Yeah, yeah.
mentally and physically.
Yes, yeah. And actually, the physical part, at least for now, like the climbs and stuff aren't as hard physically as they were in the beginning. Yeah, so
That's cool.
yeah, it's going good.
Do you have any aspirations to do anything else after this, do you think? Or you're not that far
I
ahead yet?
haven't thought about that yet. No, there's a job I could go back to, but I don't know. We'll see.
That's great. Yeah. One more last question. Any tips for a new thru hiker? What would you say? One tip. Just give me one tip.
Don't expect it to be fun all the time.
Okay.
You know, like it is fun in some ways, but it's almost seems better if you come out here with a purpose aside from just the hiking.
Right.
So it's more like a duty or a job you have to do, and in some ways that sounds bleak or
No,
bad, but
I don't think so.
it depends on how
Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yep.
that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, thank you for visiting with me, and have a great journey up north.
Thank you.
All right.